edition of Short on Shorts. I am one of your new co-hosts, Michelle Nunes, and I'm here, as always, with my fellow co-hosts. We have Collaborator co-founder Kevin Allen Jackson.
Hello.
And also filmmaker Maria Perry.
Hi there.
And last but definitely not least, my fellow brand new co-host, Brett Erlich.
Hello here. Let's get right into it, huh?
Let's do it.
There ain't no hoe in us. Today we review Ain't No Hoe in Me.
Ain't no hoe in me. Ain't no hoe in
If
me.
you haven't seen it yet, we look crazy. So click the link right now below and watch it if you haven't. This is a documentary film directed by Jay Hubert, featuring from Texas, the Quidditch. Hey, you know what? This is a land of immigrants. Featuring the Quidditch Team, yes, I said Quidditch Team of the University of Texas. The documentary takes a fun look at the unconventional but very real sport, just ask them, of Quidditch. It's a game fashioned after the fictional sport created by J.K. Rowling in the Harry Potter series. Yes, the real Quidditch players have to pretend to fly around on brooms, which are PVC pipes, painful-looking PVC pipes, while they play, but the game, just as athletic and dangerous as any contact sport, is not for the typical tabletop role-play geek. But it kind of is. And that's what's so great. I know a lot of geeks who work out. Just let me put it out there. A lot of outdoorsy, Nalgene with
Very
duct tape
buff.
around it.
Very buff geeks.
Ripped geeks.
Yes.
Really?
Real? No.
What geeks are you hanging around?
I'll tell you
Brett,
what.
everyone.
Thank you so much. As you can see, I work in. That's what I do. I don't work out. I work in.
I know a lot of cosplayers, and a lot of
Yeah.
them tend to be pretty in shape.
Really?
Yeah.
That was part of what I loved about this movie. I mean, first of all, before I go nuts here, it's just a fun movie. I mean, it's a goofy premise, right?
Yeah.
There are collegiate Quidditch leagues, right? And these people are totally serious, and they understand the absurdity of it at the same time. And the film does a really good job of just portraying that in a sort of, as you know, in a pretty non-judgmental way.
Yes, and
Right?
they did a good job of including people who are standing on the sidelines.
Initially seeing sticks and brooms and hoops is a little weird, and I'm wondering what kind of background people have to have like bad literary taste, no interest in real sports, but yet be physically athletic enough to do this.
So I got to have my moment of like, oh, okay, I'm not terrible in being the person who is like, what are you people doing?
I know. So there's definitely that fun factor, right? It's just so freaking weird.
Yeah.
To me, anyway.
Have you, sorry.
That's okay.
Have you guys seen Magic Camp? The documentary about the kids who go to Magic
No,
Camp?
I don't
Okay.
think so.
I feel like you have to see that to understand how, I mean, for me, I tore this one apart because it was such a, when you see Magic Camp, then you see, like, you really get to know the characters. It's not so much about the camp, right? It's about the characters.
Right.
And I feel like this was so much about the sport. And I don't like sports documentaries. I think that they're predictable and boring. It was like the tryouts and then the game. And I was like, I want to know more about these people. I want to see their friendships. I want to see their life. I want to see what makes them who they are.
See, I like the tryouts. I'm watching like Hard Knocks right now and loving it. And they give you a mix of like, here's the big game. And that for me, like Friday Night Lights, I watch anything that has like a game at the end.
Right.
Do not compare this to Friday Night
I know,
Lights.
it-
That
but-
is sacrilege.
Really good, really good. Scripted. This is a documentary. I thought this did a good job of, you say Magic Camp, but there's a bunch of documentaries out there that are this weird world subculture thing. And they familiarize because they show that these people are families and these are people that
But
you
you
know.
felt like you got to know the people? I don't. I don't even remember a single person's name. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
see, that's the thing, is that this is a short documentary, right? And there's only so much that you can do in, what was it, 11 minutes or
Yeah.
whatever? And if this were a documentary about football, I'd be right with you. I'm like, why are you showing me a bunch of guys going to football practice? That's boring.
Right,
But
right.
the movie is the subculture. That's what's great about it, is that it's exposing this, again, I don't want to sound judgmental, but this kind of odd subculture to a larger audience. That's what it's about, and that's what it's trying to do, right? And you do get a little bit of the people in it.
Football
A little bit.
seems easy compared to a PVC pipe to the nards.
Yes. I
is
kept
what-
waiting for somebody to have a really, really serious injury. Yes, it was fun. It was funny, like a sort of a. I don't know. I was gonna say funny, like a car wreck, funny. But
Yeah, funny like
Very personally victimized by this choice.
Why?
Well, last season, which you guys weren't here for, but last season, Kevin picked this short called I Am Yupik, or Yupik,
yes.
which is about a bunch of Alaskan kids playing basketball.
Yes.
And I guess it's only 12 minutes long. I asked Alex, who's over there. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
And I definitely thought it was about 45 minutes long because it's about sports in the snow, and I don't care.
This
So
film, that
this-
film did so much damage to you that you're not giving Ain't No Ho and Me a chance.
Here's the other thing. So, like, I was excited. I was like, Ain't No Ho and Me, that's a great title. It has absolutely nothing to do with what this show is.
Totally agree.
Yeah,
I thought
that is true,
And
too.
the payoff at the end was terrible. It was like, I wait this whole entire time to find out what the title is, and then it's like, it doesn't have a meaning. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know what it is.
That's it? That's
Also,
the
like-
payoff?
Also,
Yeah.
I have definitely
Okay.
played street Quidditch drunk after a Harry Potter party with a hoe, and let me tell you, with a hoe, and let me
Wasn't
tell
expecting
you,
that.
Wait a minute. I am trying to find out which entendre of hoe you're speaking about.
like a sex worker.
I was like a garden hoe.
Like maybe that's what
it's
she's
from.
using.
Maybe that.
Not, no.
Oh.
And let me tell you, sex workers are actually very competitive.
Are they
and,
good at Quidditch?
I don't remember. We were all drunk. But the important thing here is that they seem to be implying that a hoe is someone who just kind of lays down and takes it, in which case you would not get paid. So I just,
interesting.
I
I
just
thought it was
feel
like-
like this is all very ill-informed.
Yeah, I would have liked it better had I found out what Ain't No Ho and Me
Right.
meant. Also, I would have liked it better because I went back and I said, did they win? Did they win this last game?
Right.
I think they must not have, or else I would have seen it. They go back to the explain Ain't No Ho and Me thing, and I'm waiting for another scene that says,
Oh, and they
we
won.
won the championship, or we lost, but we love each other, or whatever they
Well, they
needed
did,
to do.
They did
Right.
have one moment which, as a Harry Potter nerd, a little bit, almost warmed my heart, where they lost a game and they were all like, Expecto Patronum, which is the charm that you use when, like, these
Death Eaters.
Dementors, they come and they suck out all of your happiness before they suck out your soul. And it's the charm that wards away, like, them sucking out your soul and happiness.
I'm
So,
glad
like-
you know that.
I am so glad I know that too. Anyway, so the moment they shouted that, I was like, I see what you're going for. I feel like I should be on your team, but man, I have never wanted to be the jock that punches nerds as much in my life as I did watching this short.
See, that's another. Okay, so to me, the thing that sold me on this movie, and this is totally my own sort of ignorance, I guess, was the sociological part of it. The nerds are competitive too, right? That was the thing that I walked away from this with. Was like, I mean, and it's not like it's a shock, but you're not expecting that. You think that nerds are the people who are non-competitive and nice to each other and so on and so forth, and they're just as competitive, which I know is a completely stupid thing to say, but that was the thing that surprised me,
Kevin,
to see how competitive they actually
You
were.
played D&D, like that kind of makes you a nerd.
Well, that was a long time ago.
You can't
I'm not
come
going to say how
yeah,
many
if you've
years,
played
but it was
that,
a long
yeah.
time ago.
I would embrace that at this point.
I played it.
the D&D of it. What do you think?
What?
About, I don't know.
I told you.
I know, okay. I liked at the end, I know that these people have a place, like that they feel happy in, and a group that they feel happy with. And yeah, there's definitely some parts about like the structure of it and the storytelling and the lack of a like narrative payoff
Right.
that is made up for, at least in small part, with the fact that there is an emotional payoff with I like these people and they found a place together regardless of what everyone else in the world is doing or thinks about them.
I didn't think it was so much of a. I didn't think the people were so much of a character that I didn't feel like they fit in other places. And they even described the tryouts as a range of people, that some people who are athletes who are looking to play, some people who are fans who are looking to play. Yeah. So I wasn't like what you're saying, like, oh, they found a place. It's like they have other places.
Yeah, but
they don't feel like misfits to me.
The people who ended up on the team, though, or at least the ones that they interviewed, were definitely
They were
the
a
misfits
little
ones.
Now I'm
misfitty.
rethinking everything. It's like, actually, are they like a clique, like a snobby clique that's like, all right, everyone can
the
try
nerd
out,
clique?
but only our friends can
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
Don't ruin this for me. I I have a wait. What were you gonna say?
They do say at the beginning that like the reason they have to have tryouts is because they have such a high turnover rate. So it's not like they stick around once it's done. They're just
Yeah,
like,
right.
all right, well, we had a place for a season.
Too many people
Peace.
lose nards. I think it's time for our final shorts.
All right.
I'll go 3.5 shorts. And
All
I
right.
think I've said why.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Okay.
I'll go with like 2 very short shorts.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sexy.
like booty shorts.
Like Daniel Craig's shorts from, what is it, Casino Royale?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I'm going with 4 full gym shorts, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Basketball long.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely,
Yeah.
look, it was not a perfect movie by any stretch of the imagination, but I think that if you let go of your cynical side, this is a very, very entertaining little world.
Oh,
And now
man.
to the cinema.
I think predictable structure, superficial exploration of the subject matter. I'm reading off of my notes here. Solid cinematography, though, and a lackluster reveal of the title. So I gave it 1 short. And
It's okay.
the 1 short is because the subject matter itself, for me, is naturally engaging. Like that's
So
the
one,
Right.
2.5? 2.
That's 3.
3.5. Right? Okay.
Unless you want to change it.
Is
So
it
there-
easier if I do 3 shorts? Because
No,
now I
no.
want to do 3 shorts. Now I thought I was giving it half the amount of shorts, but I'm going 3 shorts.
You're giving it 3.
Yeah.
So 10.
So 10 divided
2.
by 4, 2.5. 2.5 shorts for this one.
Fair enough.
You can do math too. That's awesome. Good job.
I just figured out how you've been doing it, and it's brilliant. What do you guys think about this film? Give us your rating and thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to this. Click on the link below to watch the film in its entirety, and we'll see you next time on Short on Short.